Welcome to the Spurs News Podcast, your home for all things Spurs. Happy Halloween. Now, let's join our hosts.
It does not matter how many years I've had that thing, it's still cool as hell. Hello, it's the Spurs News Podcast, our Halloween special. I am Sam. Joining me to talk all the spooky happenings at Tottenham Hotspur, it's Stefan.
Hello. How we doing?
Yeah, good man, and you?
I'm good. I mean, what could be more scary than a Tottenham Hotspur form for a podcast? You know, it's all good.
Well, yes, there's not much scarier than Tottenham Hotspur. So this is our Halloween special. We do it every year. Strangely, it's normally around Halloween.
Helps. Yeah, it does help.
It does, yeah.
Tried doing it in May once, didn't really have the same appeal.
No, weird coincidence, normally around Halloween. Mostly because the guy who does the voiceover for the show made me those Halloween things, and I love it so much. I can't not use them every year. Because this Halloween special, we do return to a fan favourite game called Goal or Ghoul in its new guise for this year.
Ooh.
Which you'll be delighted to hear. But to start things off, there was nothing spooky or scary about our performance against Everton because we went to their stadium that they'd not lost at, and we came away with 3 points, winning 3-0. Nice and comfortable, easy game, nice to watch. What do you reckon?
A couple of those, yes. 3-0, awesome. Clean sheet. Vicario putting to bed all of those that are saying he's only a championship level goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Quite successfully in the last 2 games. I think he's kind of made his point quite nicely.
Yeah, I think he has, yes.
I want to give a special mention out to Big Kev at the back.
Yeah.
It makes such a nice change for us to... We've lost Kuti for a few weeks, who is a world-class, World Cup winning centre-back.
And captain, yep.
And our captain.
Yeah.
And Danso has stepped in, and it's like, oh, we are not seeing like an instant massive drop-off. Like, he won, I think the stat you put on the page, like, he won the most amount of duels and stuff like that in years.
Yeah.
He absolutely bossed it, and I thought that was really good to see.
Yeah, I mean, he's an incredibly combative defender. But like you said, he's arrived. I saw someone say this, and I don't dislike Dragusin, by the way. I unlike Polynesian Dan, I don't dislike him. But someone said Danzo is the player we all thought Dragusin was. And I don't think that's unfair. I don't think it's unfair because I think just based on that, what we're looking at is the levels.
Yeah.
Romero's out. Danzo's come in, and the highest compliment you can pay really is I don't feel like it's made a massive difference, which isn't to say that Romero doesn't walk back in when he's fit, because he does, because he is that level above. And there is some things around his range of passing, the things he does, leadership, etc. But for Danzo to come in and play at that level is really important, because it sends a message to everyone really in the squad, because all too often for me, the people sat on the bench and coming in don't ever seem to contribute, don't ever seem to hit the level they should. Almost like they've got this attitude of, oh, well, I'm just a sub or whatever. Whereas Danzo seems to be, I love being at this club. I am delighted to get a chance to play, and here I am.
And he's stepped in and gone, now watch me perform. Like,
yeah.
There's none of this kind of rustiness because he hasn't played a few games or anything like that.
Yeah.
He's stepped in and straight away he's in there crunching tackles, winning his aerial duels, throwing ridiculously long balls into the box. You know, he's doing well.
Fuck off. All right, okay. No, I mean, yes, he does really well. I love long throws. They're so cool.
Oh, God, they're getting boring quick, aren't they? Let's be honest. Oh!
Like,
Bit of variety, lads.
Right,
Bit of
stop.
variety.
No. We won 3-0. Not allowed to be negative. I had lots of messages telling me that.
No one messaged me, so...
I described that game, and I'll continue to describe it as a great result, but a performance that continues to concern me. To explain that, because when you win 3-0 away from home at Everton, who are not a bad side, well organised, at that ground as well,
Yep.
it sounds like I'm being an ass. And I really thought about this, because I'm like, am I just being an ass? Like, am I just now being like, oh, everything's negative because I don't like the guy, whatever. But no, I'm going to say this, and hopefully it makes sense. I do not see the way we're playing as sustainable in the long term. And what I mean by that is we are very heavily focused on defensive work, dropping deep, being very organised. I said this a couple of weeks ago, and a few people have noticed it and have now messaged me saying, oh, wow, you're right.
Yeah.
We lose the ball, our players are breaking their necks to get back into shape. And I mean like sprinting to get back into their shape.
Oh, yeah.
There's
no
ball.
meandering back to get in my defensive position.
No, and
It's
don't
like,
get me
go.
wrong, very happy with that. However, when we win the ball, we are umping it long, or our players are getting it and looking at each other like, now what? Like without the ball, I know where I got to stand, I know where I got to run, I know where I need to be, I know who I'm marking. Now I'm on the ball, what do? And I've seen
Where
this.
do I go? What's happening?
Yeah.
What's next?
Yeah. You're like, there's a few players there, like, okay, so I can cross the ball when it's not a set piece? How weird. Like, it's very, it doesn't look like, I know this is a nonsensical thing. Under Ange, it didn't look like we ever practiced defending. But in reality, we all know that they did. It just, the focus was, this is how we build up from the back and this is how we go forward.
Yep.
With Thomas Frank's team at the moment, it feels like we're just completely flipped. It's like they never practice forward passing, attacking, other than Kudus, go long, just, and hope that he does something amazing. What did you think to Kudus at 10, Xavi left, and Johnson right? Because I saw the heat map on this on Johnson. And it was weird. We basically played the game with two fullbacks, two right backs. Because Johnson's heat map and Pedro Porro's is like identical.
Yeah,
They just doubled up
deep.
on Grealish.
Yeah, and I think they had to. Looking at what Grealish normally does against us,
Yeah.
I can understand why we may have done that.
Yeah. Tactically, it worked. I'm not, like, please don't think I'm like being pernickety. I'm just kind of like, what did you think about it?
I didn't expect that lineup. Like, when I saw the players, my brain went, oh, okay, Kudus on the right, Johnson's going to be over on the left again.
Yeah.
And Xavi through the middle. I'm happy with that. Okay, that's cool. I can do that. And then they kind of actually started playing, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. That's not where I thought. Okay. Yeah. And then, more into the game we get, the more you realise that Johnson is doing the double up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. It worked. Wasn't what I expected, but it kind of worked.
It's the thing, we won the game 3-0, so anything I say here is just like, hello, it worked. I mean, 2 goals. I mean, I'll tell you something that did make me laugh, right? I said to you a few weeks ago, mate, it just feels like if it isn't for set pieces, we don't have an attacking threat.
Yep.
And you were like, oh, come on, we scored an open play, da-da-da-da. I was like, yeah, I know, but it just, like, it doesn't feel like we have a structure. Like, it's kind of relying on someone doing something really good rather than us having a kind of attacking thing.
Yep.
I'm watching us line up this corner, right? It's 0-0. And the commentator says, Everton are the only team in the Premier League not to have conceded a goal from a set piece yet this season.
Mm-hmm.
And the ball coming, and literally as the ball's coming in, I went, it would be hilarious if we scored now. Like, I've been so kind of like, oh, our only attacking threat, set pieces, bloody hell. And now I'm like, I really hope we score from a set piece right now. Like, I'm desperate, like hearing the commentary, and then of course it happens. Like the ball comes back across. By the way, Rodrigo Bentancur with the assist from his shoulder. Oh my word! Yes, well done.
Yep.
Van der Ven smashing it in with his head. Him and Pickford, by the way, were not getting along in that game.
No, they were not.
No, I don't think they're on each other's Christmas cards list.
And if they were, they're not.
They're not now. Yeah. So Van der Ven scores that. I'm over the moon mostly because the commentators just cursed it. I'm laughing my head off. Everton then got the other end. They have a set piece. They score. I'm fuming because I'm like, are we never going to learn? Like, that was such an easy header. Like, what the hell? And then they show the replay, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's going to get ruled out. Because I wasn't so much looking at it of he's blatantly fouled Vicario, because I don't think he did blatantly foul Vicario. But the rule is, if you're in an offside position, you can't interfere with play.
Yep.
Well, they're both interfering. They're like stood right next to the keeper. You cannot
basically
define.
got him in a Vicario sandwich.
Yeah, you like literally cannot define interfering with play more than that. Like if you look up interfering with play, there'll be a picture of that.
Yeah.
So
interfering plays when one person stands on one foot, one stands on the other.
Yeah. This is the most blatant definite. And of course, it's now rumbling on, and the more it's rumbling on, I'm thinking, like, even with handball rules now, I'm like, I don't think I actually know the rules now. So I'm like, oh, maybe they've changed it. Maybe I don't know. So I'm like, I'm now in a panic thinking, Jesus, what the hell's going on?
Yep.
Much to my respect and admiration for him, David Moyes, after the game, was just like, it's not a goal. Crack on. Like, you're trying to talk to me about something controversial. Nope, it's fine. Like, they were offside. That's the end of it.
Yeah.
Like, there is no like, you're looking for controversy. There isn't any. They were offside. The goal didn't stand. The game went on, and there is no controversy about Van der Ven's second because he hardly touched him. It's like Pickford pushed him, Van der Ven pushed him back, and then scored.
Yeah.
Like move on, and like I utter respect and admiration for him for that, because they were so desperate, like, oh, VAR controversy, VAR, to the point that they still ran with VAR controversy in all the write-ups, and everyone's like, there really wasn't any.
No, the opposition manager even said no.
No. The opposition manager's like, yeah, they were offside, move on. Like, literally, it was, once I saw it on the replay, it was like, why are we waiting? Let's crack on with the game. And I will say as well, because he in a print interview said something really valid, which is the timing on those decisions doesn't just frustrate the fans and like potentially cause injuries because players are cooling off.
Yep.
But also, he said momentum. He said that Everton had got a foothold in the game. They'd forced that set piece and thought they'd scored. All of that momentum and kind of being up just drained as they were waiting. And then they get told it's not a goal, and he said it's deflating.
Yeah.
He said, so you got to pick yourself back up again. He said, whereas if, for example, you smash one in, the linesman's flag goes up, you're like, but your momentum's still there. The game's still continuing. And he's right, actually. I hadn't ever thought of it like that before. But he is right. Like, that did go against them, because they did have a foothold in the game. It did look like they were going to make it 1-1. And then we did manage to sort of nullify that, and of course made it 2-0. Is there controversy for you on Van der Ven's second?
I don't think so.
No, I don't either. I like, to me, you look at what's going on in that box, it's nothing. They're all pushing and shoving each other, and as David Moyes says, Pickford literally launches him out the way. Van der Ven literally like pushes him back, takes a step and heads it. And as again, David Moyes in the print interview said, he had a free header. There was not a defender marking him. That's on us.
Yeah.
like Pickford's job is not to mark their biggest defender at a corner. It's like, that is not his role. Like, that should not have happened. And he was right. And so, no, I mean, both goals, both set pieces. I'm kind of like, we're 2-0 up in this game, and I don't feel good. Like, I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel like we've had any real control of the ball. I feel like we surrender possession too easily, which is all the things I've been worried about up to now. And so we're going into the second half, and I think I put in our group chat, like, I'm really afraid that we're going to lose this game or draw this game, because it feels like we don't have any control. And if they get one at their ground, the atmosphere is going to change.
Oh, it gets on the, they're going to get on the back, and then off they go.
Yeah. And so that was like my big fear. And I think I said, I was like, but if we show in this second half like a kind of ability to control the game, actually get on the ball for a while, dictate the game, I'm going to be over the moon, because it'll show progress. Now, we won the game 3-0, which would suggest it's the latter, but for me it wasn't. We still didn't get on the ball and dominate. Everton threw everything at us, and then we broke away and scored a third, which, by the way, was a really well-worked goal.
It was a really good goal. I'm a little concerned at Sarr's celebration. I'm hoping the kid's okay.
I think that was more to do with the young lad who died.
Yep, I'm just hoping Sarr's okay, you know?
For anyone who doesn't know this, very recently a young Senegalese footballer was offered a trial at a club in Ghana. He went to go to the trial, and it was actually fake. He'd been tricked, and he was kidnapped and ransomed. The family didn't have the money to pay the ransom, and the evil bastards killed him. Pat Matassar has been posting about this on a fairly regular basis since it happened. Just that this happens too often. It's disgusting. Like, things need to be done. Things need to change. Thoughts are with the young man. So when I saw his very muted celebration, I kind of assumed it was, you know, I'm in that kind of frame of mind and dedicating it to the memory, not kind of running off, taking off my shirt kind of thing. I took it as that. I know a lot of people, because he's not been playing, believe it's a sign that he's really unhappy.
I don't see him as that sort of player.
It's difficult, though. It is difficult because we don't know. I mean, I am guessing at the reason, and everyone else is guessing at the reason, but
we don't know for sure.
There is something weird that's happened, like after the Monaco game, which I said to you, and genuinely, by the way, I'm going to say this now on the podcast. Please, 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 anyone who can think of an example, send it to me, because Pedro Porro came out after the Monaco game and literally tore into the team. Like, he did a press interview in the junket afterwards with Spanish press, saying the attitude of the team was appalling, like, players need to buck their ideas up, this is the Champions League, etc, etc, etc. Yep. Didn't call anyone out by name, but did lay into the whole team. I said to you, because I was kind of like, I don't disagree with, like, the performance was really bad. I don't think it was any worse than some of the other performances this season, but I get what he's saying. Like, this is the Champions League, so if we're going to play like this, we're going to get dunked on pretty hard. I get that. I agree with him. However, last season we were awful consistently on a regular basis. I don't remember one player coming out slaying in the team. In fact, all I remember is player after player after player saying, we're a family, we're in this together, like, we're all going to come through this together, like, times are hard, but we're gonna be okay.
Yep.
And so, it
was a very different message to what we are used to seeing come out of the squad.
Yeah. Do you feel that that's just him in an honest moment, emotional? Do you feel that that's a sign that perhaps some players... Because there is a constant link with Pedro Porro to move to Spain. Yep. Real Madrid were interested. They've signed Trent Alexander-Arnold, which kind of ended that interest, I think.
Yep. But
Atletico Madrid and now Barcelona are both sort of made inquiries. He, being Spanish, obviously playing for one of the big Spanish clubs would probably be a dream.
there's always going to be that kind of link back, isn't there?
He is now the Spanish right back currently, which is amazing when you look at some of the players Spain have got. But he is a very good player. I'm not that. Well, I'm sounding like I was saying because he's shit, which I'm not. That's not what I'm getting at. But we don't seem to be getting the best out of him right now. Like he offensively, he has an incredible crossing ability, and yet the last few times I've seen this guy try and hit a cross this season, it's been like, oh wow, someone swapped his boots. Like that was weird. I saw him like literally hit a diagonal pass the other day straight out.
Oh man, that was awful. That moment, yeah.
There's just
not
just
what
something...
you would expect from him.
Exactly, and then for him to be the one who's kind of like, everyone needs to buck their ideas, we're all shite. Is like, oh no, they're all shite. Is a bit kind of, really, Pedro?
Dude, come on.
Really? You're feeling, maybe mirror needs to be looked upon here?
Are you sure?
Yeah, are we positive that we need to be doing that? But yeah, please do correct me, because it felt like last year there was a real togetherness, and this year there's these little things keep coming out. There's the Solanke rumours, which won't go away. Solanke rumours, which are basically along the lines of him and Thomas Frank do not get on. The club are going to try and sell him as soon as he's fit and things like that.
Which just seems absolutely crazy.
Yeah, and by the way, the origin of that rumour is nothing like I'd look at and go, oh wow, okay, that's interesting. Like it was amplified by Chris Cowlin, who's kind of a Spurs fandom celebrity, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, be polite because people talk about us as well.
I know. Yeah.
But it appears to have all come from an article from the Football Insider, which, with the greatest respect to them, do not have the world's best track record. Like it's kind of like if you throw enough shit against the wall, something will stick, and then we'll point to it and go, "See, yeah,
that's what we were talking about." Yeah,
and that's kind of their approach. But yeah, it's just an odd thing to me. So there's so many things at the moment where I feel like perhaps there's a little bit of frustration. Like Xavi, for example, it looks like he's incredibly frustrated. I think based on his performances, that is inward. Like I think he's probably feeling like this isn't clicking for me, and I'm getting pissed off. When he's being hooked, he looks like the kid whose mum shouted to him, like, "Come on, past your bedtime, get in." Oh, I want to keep playing.
He hasn't looked happy, is it? When he comes off the pitch, he does not look happy.
No, see, it doesn't. Like it seems to bother a lot of people. It doesn't. If a player's looking pissed off and they're being hooked, I'm fine with that.
You kind of want that because that means at least they appreciate that they want to be doing better.
I do think there is a fun game we could play called Sulk Off, which is Richie versus Xavi. Which one of them sulks better? Because they both just hit the friggin' toddler pout. They arms go. They strop off like a teenager you've told, like, come on, tidy your room. Like it's full on hilarious. So we'll do strop watch for the next game, and we'll see if either of them hit their stride once again.
The thing that makes me laugh between Richarlison and them is that neither of them at this moment in time are having good enough performances.
No.
To be allowed to sulk that much when they're subbed.
Yeah, I mean, there is an element of that, and I think that's kind of what I was saying about Pedro Porro, which is, mate, no, you ain't in a position to be giving it that.
No.
like, and also, again, last season, we were consistently terrible, but we were together, and we're all in this together, we're fighting against this. There seemed to be Ange and the coaching staff created a real siege mentality because of the injuries, I think.
Yeah, it was very much them versus us. Yeah,
this season it appears to be a little bit more like, well, I'm good, what are you lot doing? Which I don't like. I'm hoping someone can get a hold of that. But yeah, 3-0. So there's some mad things I've got to talk to you about, because I'm going to say this to you, and then I'm going to completely contradict myself, which is hilarious.
I love it when you do that. Yep.
I don't feel we're playing well. No. I don't feel we have much offensive capability, and it worries me how limited we look in that. I also feel like we give up the ball so much, we are asking a lot of Vicario. Like, in that game against Everton, he made a number of saves, but 2 of them especially were world class. And when we played PSG, so a much better side, we were doing this exact same thing, and eventually the pressure broke, like the dam burst, and they scored 2 goals and went on to win the game.
Yeah.
So it worries me. It worries me against a better standard of opposition doing this, whether it be Champions League, Premier League, FA Cup, whatever. We are just surrendering the ball so much. We're just asking for trouble, and that worries me. However, if you look at the statistics, we are 3rd in the Premier League, and we are the joint highest goal scorers with the joint 2nd best defence in the league. Meaning we have the joint 2nd best goal difference in the league.
Yep.
What the actual fajita? Like, I saw that and I posted it to our page and I double checked it. And then I got
double, triple check. Is this
literally
actually real? Yeah.
Because I even posted it in our group saying, I think I'm reading this wrong. Like, I have to be reading this wrong. But I'm not. We are the joint highest goal scorers in the league with Chelsea and Man City with 17 league goals.
Yeah.
How? What the... like genuinely, my mind is blown.
Every game we are talking in our group chat on the WhatsApp. On the WhatsApp. My God, I've become my granddad. I was looking on the Facebook.
I was on the internet.
Oh, that hurt. Okay. Yeah. Welcome to getting old, kids.
Yeah.
So we're on the WhatsApp group, and we've been saying, like, every game, we're like, we get the ball to the halfway line, and then we're kind of like, what next?
And I stand by that. That is what happens.
They break down the wing, and then they look up to cross the ball and go, oh no, there's no one there. Don't worry.
But I'm about to bring this back around again, because who's our highest goal scorer this season, do you think?
Kudos only got 1. Johnson's got a couple. I don't know.
It's Mickey van der Ven with 4.
Oh shit.
Maybe 5.
Oh God.
Guess who's bagged the 2nd most for the team? And I'll give you a clue. He doesn't play for us. It's Mr. Own Goal.
Yes, Own Goal. He is having a great season, that guy.
Honestly, top performing striker we have, and has been for quite some time, completely underutilised. You pointed something out, by the way, and I checked it, and you're right. Van der Ven scored twice, but right behind him, if Van der Ven had missed that, Brennan Johnson was there.
And exactly the same for Sarr's goal at the end.
Yeah, so...
Brennan Johnson is, I'm putting it out there, and I don't care what anyone says, Brennan Johnson is our best number 9. He is an absolute poacher. He knows exactly where to be and when. Back post Brennan, he is our best finisher and our best number 9. And we're playing him on the wing.
I am honestly coming around to the idea of if they can convert him... Yeah, like seriously, if he can work on his hold-up play... he's the next Jermaine Defoe. He's just a poacher. Right place, right time with a bit of speed.
I mean, I've done it. FM24, I have converted him to an advanced forward, and he's scored 17 goals by January.
I love Football Manager games and stuff, but please don't bring it to real life. I can't.
I'm just saying, 17 goals by January.
It hurts. Stop it. No, right.
In fairness, he's playing up front with Messi, so, you know.
Oh, for God's sake. So this is, as I said, the Halloween special. So the Halloween special being what it is, we have a game to play. You ready to play a game?
Always.
It's now time for Goal or
Ghoul. In case I blew your eardrums, the game is called Goal or Ghoul.
It's fine. I knew that music was coming, so I muted it because that music freaks me out.
You're welcome. It's a simple true or false game. You want to say true, you say goal.
That makes sense.
You say it's false, you say
VAR.
ghoul.
Goal. All that.
We have 6 questions because, 6 is the sign of the devil.
Mm-hmm.
And all that kind of fun stuff.
Or our really, really good midfielder who I think I need to take all the humble pie in the world and say he has been fantastic this season.
So,
Yep.
these questions are true or false.
Okay.
And I'm asking you about our results from last season.
Oh.
I have gone back through every game of last season via the Tottenham Hotspur website. And I've picked out games which I think are kind of, forgot about that one.
Oh.
And I'm going to read you the
about
result.
or blocked out?
Yeah, and I'm going to read you the result. And I am either making them up or they're true. Okay, so true or false, goal or ghoul. All right?
Okay.
Is that all making sense?
That is making sense. Gold for yes, gold for no. Okay.
We have creepy Halloween background music while we play.
Nice.
Question number 1, play along at home, goal or ghoul. Question number 1 is this. We played Everton and beat them 3-0 at their brand new stadium. Last season, when we played Everton in our very first home game of the season, we spanked them 4-0. Is that a goal or is that a ghoul?
Gold.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Well done.
There wasn't many games we won, but I remember that. I remember at the start of the season going, here we go.
That was a double from Sonny, Romero and Basuma with the goals.
That was it, because Basuma did the whole apology celebration because of the whole balloons. Yep.
Okay. Question number 2.
Yes.
We famously beat Manchester United 1-0 to win the Europa League.
Yep.
And we beat them every game in that season. However, in our first meeting with them at Old Trafford, did we beat them 3-0? Is a 3-0 win at Old Trafford a goal or a ghoul?
Oh. I thought you were going to say, did we beat them 3-0 or did we beat them 2-1? Is what I was expecting there. No. Goal.
You believe we beat them at Old Trafford 3-0?
Goal. Yeah.
Correct. Well done. 2 points. See, this is easy.
I like it so far.
Yeah, it's easy. Easy. Question number 3. Johnson, Decky and Solanke got the goals in that game.
Nice.
Terrible season. We just didn't win any games at all. Awful.
I know.
Question
2
number
big
3.
wins so far. Yeah.
Yeah. We won the Europa League trophy. Any excuse for me to say that over and over again, I'll take it. But we didn't have it our own way the whole way to the final. In fact, we had some very difficult games. One notable game in Turkey where we really struggled, but we came back to win 3-2 against Galatasaray. Is that a goal or a ghoul?
Goal. We drew 2-2, didn't we?
Is that your final answer? I can tell you the game was definitely 3-2.
Goal.
Correct again. We lost 3-2.
We lost 3-2. Lancashire scored and then got himself sent off.
Yes, well remembered. Yeah. Okay. See, you got 100% record so far. You're doing great.
I know, this is scaring me.
No, that's right. Question number 4.
It's about to go wrong.
No, you're alright. Question number 4. We have a bit of a hoodoo, a Halloween-style jinx, if you like, over Manchester City. Yes. For several years, we've been able to beat them 2-1, 1-0, 2-1, 3-2. Last season, however, we went to their ground when they'd been undefeated in 8 games, and we spanked them 4-0. Is that a goal or a ghoul?
Oh. Now, Maddison got 2 early goals, but did we score 4? goal.
I will tell you that you're right about matters.
Yeah, let's go goal.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Well done. Yeah.
I remember more about last season than I thought I did.
4 from 4. God, we were awful, weren't we? Terrible, terrible season.
Awful season.
Okay. This is where it gets kind of funny.
Oh no.
Question number 5.
Yep.
In our last 3 league games,
Yeah.
we lost them 2-0, 2-0, and then our final game we lost 4-1. Is that... Sorry, I want to say it this way. We lost 2-0, 2-0, won the Europa League, and then lost 4-1 in our last 3 league games. Is that a goal or a ghoul?
No, we were awful. I'm going to say goal.
Yep.
Because the players were still drunk against Brighton.
They were, yes. That has now been revealed. I'm a big fan of that. So that's 5 from
I love
5.
the honesty.
So, to complete it, to get 100%, I hope everyone's playing along is doing the same. Question number 6.
Okay.
We won the Europa League. Did I mention that? I don't know if I brought that up. Yeah, but last season we won the Europa League, a European trophy for those who don't know what that is in Woolwich. In 2 games in the quarter-final, home and away, 2 games in the semi-final, home and away, and then the final, so 5 games in total, we conceded just 2 goals. Is that a goal or a ghoul?
Who the hell? Right, wait there. We played Frank.
I'm looking it up.
I'm not looking it up. My eyes are closed and my head is to the ceiling.
Yeah.
We played Frankfurt
Yes.
in... Is that the quarter-final or the semi-final?
That was the quarter-final.
The what, sorry?
That was the quarter-final, Frankfurt.
Who the hell did we play in the semi-final?
Bodo Glimt.
That was it. No, I know they didn't score many. Okay, how many have we conceded?
2. In 5 games.
But we were so... okay. I'm going to say goal.
Okay, so you've got 5 out of 5 at the moment. Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I want to say goal, because I remember the Frankfurt game being really hard.
Denied the 100%. The final 5 games in the Europa League with our defence and our goalkeeper back, we conceded 1 to Frankfurt at home, and we conceded 1 to our Bodo Glimt opponents at home when we won 3-1.
For some reason I had a 2-2 draw against Frankfurt in my head.
But away at Frankfurt, away at Bodo, where both teams had not gone the season without scoring at home, let alone not winning at home.
Yeah.
We didn't concede and we won both games, and then we went to the final and won it 1-0 against Manchester United.
For some reason in my head I had a 2-2 draw against Frankfurt.
No.
And the 3-1 against Bodo. Damn it.
It was 1-1, and then we went and beat them, and then it was 3-1, and then we went and beat them as well.
God, we were
there you
awful
go.
that season, weren't we?
We were terrible, yeah. I mean, when we had actually had our players back at the end, it's amazing the difference it made. But anyway, the past is the past. We are still the Europa League champions for a few more months.
Hey.
So onwards and upwards, from goal or ghoul, we now discuss the next 2 games that are coming up. So this is going out on Wednesday, and this evening we are playing Newcastle United in the League Cup. How do you feel about that one, mate? Because when we drew them, I was a bit gutted.
I think they've not had this fantastic season so far.
No,
but they're starting to pull things together again.
Yeah.
And I'm not looking forward to this game.
They are an incredibly good side. And I think they will potentially look at this as a very winnable home game in a competition again, which is, theirs.
Yeah.
They're going to want to win it. They're going to want to retain it. From my point of view, the only positive in our favour for me is our away form has been good. But I have no idea the team we're going to field. I have no idea who's going to be in goal. I have no idea what makeshift back four we're going to have.
I think one of the things that I hold most favourable is I am a massive fan of Vicario.
Yeah.
However, if Kingsley starts, I'm not like, oh my god.
No, me neither. What I mean is just I don't know.
There's a few players who... it's so this is where for me it gets slightly difficultly in the middle, because there are a few players that I'm like, I really want to see them get some match time, and prove themselves.
Yeah.
But at this moment in time, we just need good performances.
Yeah.
And those good performances need to then become consistent.
Yeah.
You don't get that level of consistency if you're dropping half your players just to play a cup game. And at the same time, we need to try and win trophies still. So you can't then rotate half your squad and also want to win a trophy.
So I think what we're going to see is going to be interesting. And here's my take on it. Ange lost his job because he prioritised winning a trophy over the league. He absolutely lost his job over that. And that's what it is. You can rebrand who's running things at Tottenham all you want. The Lewis family are still the same people who owned us last season. They just called themselves Enoch with Daniel Levy as in charge.
Yes.
Now they rebranded themselves. Oh, we're the Lewis family. We're hands-on. We want success. Well, the proof's in the pudding of that. And one of these little indicators I think we're going to get, from me anyway, and I could just be wrong, is Thomas Frank's approach to tomorrow and the team's approach to tomorrow. Because if they approach it as the League Cup, it doesn't matter. Then okay. But you then need to be like, I remember years ago, some of the top sides like Man United and stuff like that at the time would just field their academy sides in the League Cup. They literally didn't care.
Yeah.
Like Arsenal and Man United were the two top teams, and they literally fielded like 15, 16-year-olds.
In midfield, our number 74.
Yeah, and by the way, they kept winning games. It was nuts. Like, it was really quite humbling, in fact.
Yeah.
But that's what they did, because they literally just said to the world, it's a pointless frigging competition for us. We're trying to win the league, trying to win the Champions League. This is in the way. So we don't care. We get knocked out, boo-hoo, we don't care.
And then they'd still go on and bloody win it.
Yeah, right? So we are in this position where, okay, if you're going to go, right, rotate, we're not caring about this, then you need to be competing. I'm not saying we're going to win the league, not saying but you've got to be out there competing. You've got to be up there showing intent. Otherwise, why are you abandoning a route to silverware? Ange didn't. He got us all the way to the semi-final with a thrown together squad. Like, if you look at, like, I think Archie Gray played central defence with Ben Davies at Anfield in the semi-final, and we lost 4-0. Shocking. I mean, I don't know what the fuck people wanted. It just, like, it was too much. The squad didn't have the depth. It didn't have the strength to do what he wanted us to do, but he was trying to win something. And then once that was done, it was like, right, the Europa League is our shot. That is what we're going to try and win. And we went for it, and we did it. Have I mentioned we won the Europa League? I don't know if I brought it up. But now, here we go. Here's the little test. Where are we going to be at? Because on the flip side, I'm going to say this. Our next game after this is Chelsea at home. Our home form is atrocious.
Yeah. Our
record against Chelsea is atrocious. I have got no idea how we win that game. like I am going into that utter, I'm just going to hide. I'm just going to sit in a corner and whimper, check the score later on, cry about it, and then move on. maybe deal with it like a man and neck a bottle or something, but I'm just not looking forward to it. But Newcastle away, I'm like, okay, well, our away form hasn't been bad. The way we play, the way we play, albeit frustrating the life out of me, is very much to go and win games away from home. But do you go strong to win that? Like, after playing just a few days ago, does Polinia come out again? Or does Archie Gray come in? Does Bensinger play, or does Bergevall play? Does Sarr start?
Yeah.
Do you took off Xavi? His form's terrible. Do you give him a go at Newcastle? I mean, the fans up there are certainly going to be kind to him. He's going to get murdered. Matisse Tell, Odegaard, these players are on the fringe. They're showing signs, but not really.
Like, Matisse Tell just needs to have that kind of epiphany almost, because, I mean, he's trying. There is absolutely no one who can say Matisse Tell is not trying. He's running himself into the ground.
Yeah.
The problem I have with those is that in the last 2 games that he's played, he's had 3 air shots near the back post that should have been tap-ins.
Yeah.
And that's when I'm like, he just needs that bit of confidence.
Yeah. What really worries me, like really, really worries me, is that they all get thrown in tomorrow. The result doesn't go our way, and the pressure on them just builds.
Yep.
Like, there's no relief out. But also, what are we doing at the back tomorrow? Ben Davies is injured. Romero's injured. Dragusin's still injured. The Japanese player that I'm fairly confident was just an April Fool's joke. I don't think we signed the Japanese defender at all. I think
this could be the world's first AI player.
It's just like one of those like crypto things. It's just a joke. I don't think he exists. Kota Takai, I think his name. But no, it's a wind up. Like he just arrived with, was it flashier tight? You know this because you're a foot guy.
Oh, plantar fasciitis. Yeah.
See, you even know how to say it.
I know. It's because everyone that ever gets sent to us has been to a doctor.
Yeah.
And has. Oh, I've been told I have plantar fasciitis. No, you don't. You have a corn. Get over it.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, you tell them, buddy.
Yeah.
But
everyone now knows what I do for a job.
Yeah, you're a legend.
Yeah.
Leg end, foot guy. I don't know what to. I don't know what to do about this. Like, I don't know how to feel. I'm kind of on the fence completely. Do you go strong, risk knackering out more players? Because is Van der Ven going to play? What other option do we have at the back? We haven't got another left footer.
No.
I mean, there's a kid in the academy, but that's like, okay, we're playing in the League Cup.
Is that Byfield?
In you go. No, he's right-footed.
Oh, is he right-footed?
But yeah, but it's like, okay, 17-year-old. Have you met everybody? No.
Who's that guy?
Yeah. It's like, okay, this is Pedro Porro. He doesn't speak a lot of English. He's just going to shout at you a lot. Okay.
Yeah. You're so young, you need to get changed in the trailer over there because you're not allowed in the dressing room.
Jed Spence is looking fatigued. Like, I genuinely think those going on international break, playing both games for England, and Udogie picking up a knock, meaning he can't be rotated. He's looking fatigued. And that's a worry for me because I think the lad at Everton gave him a really rough game.
That was the first time where I kind of finished the game and was like, I know that Jed Spence is not going to be posting on Instagram tonight.
Well, I did think to myself, if he posts it, that's real tongue in cheek. I mean, he didn't score, so it was a clean sheet. But yeah, I think maybe that one you just walk off. You just kind of go, yeah, that wasn't my day. But anyway, so the team selection is going to be interesting. I mean, I live in hope, die in despair. Really, what about you? What's your kind of thoughts on the Newcastle game? A prediction, maybe?
Prediction? No, I don't have a prediction because I'm generally quite nervous for the game anyway.
Yeah.
I am sticking in the same kind of boat as I was before the Everton game, where I just want to see a performance.
Yeah.
Like, the League Cup should be a winnable competition for us.
Yeah.
It is not an easy competition. Please do not get those two confused with each other.
Yeah.
An easy competition and a winnable competition are two very different things.
Absolutely.
But I do think this is the winnable competition for us.
Yeah, I agree.
But Newcastle away is never, ever going to be an easy match for anyone.
Nope.
And, I want to see us continue. I don't want to see us continue how we were against Everton. Although we won. So
if we play the exact same way and win 3-0 again, I'll be delighted.
Yeah,
Because it's a cup game. I don't know how to stress this to people. Like, you play shite but win. It doesn't matter. It's a cup game. It's a knockout.
Let's just win.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, just win. Just win the game. And Chelsea at home. Our form is atrocious at home. It's Chelsea. 1-0 Spurs.
Oh God, I think I'd actually take a 0-0.
Mate,
We didn't have one for 125 days.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Let's make it 2 in a week.
London buses territory. Yeah. Okay. Right. That is our show. That is the Halloween special. I'm terrified of the Newcastle and Chelsea game, so I think Halloween time of year is very apt. We will be back next week to talk about those two and look forward to more, hopefully to progressing in the League Cup and a fine hammering of Chelsea, or just me crying in the corner. Either way, we will have a lot of fun. Until then, next week, everybody, you all take care.
And come on, you Spurs!
Thank you for listening to the Spurs News Podcast. Until next time, be safe out there, my little pretties. Come on, Spurs.